Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a historic haunting video on an area that is fairly well known but isn't really talked about a lot. I'm talking about the French Quarter in New Orleans. New Orleans, Louisiana, there's a part of that town called the French Quarter. It's also called the Vieux Carré. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Vieuxcarre, and the accent is on that last E. Vieux Carré, I believe it's called. It is the oldest neighborhood in New Orleans. The new neighborhood was founded in 1718 and often is called the crown jewel of New Orleans. It's romantic, it's mysterious, it's got that jazzy feel to it, jazz music kind of feel to it. Old world architecture and bohemian charm all wrapped up into one. Known for its food, some of the restaurants go back for 100 years or more. It's just wonderful. Jackson Square and Bourbon Street are there. It's packed with history. The French Quarter is steeped in a rich history of love, war, piracy, voodoo, outlaws, slavery, lawmen, politics, and revenge. With over 300 years of history, including the War of 1812, pirates, and outlaws, it's no wonder people see ghosts all over the place. And let's not forget the Civil War, too. That was there, too. If ever there were a place where ghosts would congregate, this is literally the place. If you're going to hang out someplace in the afterlife forever, for hundreds of years, you couldn't pick a much better place than the French Quarter. Good food, good people, good atmosphere, good music. You literally can't go wrong. The Andrew Jackson Hotel is one of the highlights here. In the past, it was a boarding school. A fire caused the death of several children. Those kids are still seen and heard playing in the halls. Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop. It's a bar over 100 years old, a tavern. It houses the ghost of a pirate who was beheaded for stealing from the great Captain Lafitte himself. The Palace, also known as the Sultan's House, was the site of gruesome murders, including one victim who was evidently buried alive. Guests report shrieks, screams, odd smells, and a plethora of apparitions. Le Laurie Mansion, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Le Laurie, L-A-U-R-I-E, Le Laurie Mansion, was owned by a man who graduated at the bottom of his class from medical school. He owned an inordinate number of slaves, a whole bunch of slaves, more than he needed. And apparently he experimented on them and tortured them. Did medical experiments and tortured him and all kinds of stuff. Townsfolk formed an angry mob to get him, but he and his wife managed to escape. Visitors report evil presences, some of which follow them home. A lot of them see many, many different apparitions. And this is not all. I didn't even touch on the voodoo, the Civil War, the post-war outlaws, all of which add to the tapestry that is the paranormal French Quarter. If you want an interesting place to visit on vacation, consider New Orleans. And if you do visit there, don't you dare miss out on the Vieux Carré. Vieux Carré. Vieuxcarre. I hope I'm saying that right. Vieux Carré. Anyway, the French Quarter there in New Orleans. I drove through there one time. I am sorry to say I did not stop. I should have. It's just got such a fascinating history. I'm a history buff as it is. I love rich history, and that place, even without the ghosts, it has such a great history. If you get a chance, go check it out. And if you do some research, put something in the comments. If people have been there and seen things, put them in the comments. I'm sure other subscribers would be glad to read about them. Hope you folks have a good day. God bless one and all.